What up, man? It's been a while. Had to get my mind right for a couple weeks, but we back at it. 4-1 with the Raiders. We start up a new season. Posted like the first couple games on here, but I'm gonna try to post consistently with as far as the season again. So we in week 6, 4-1. That one game, that one loss, it's a fluke. I should be undefeated by now. That's another story, man. We'll be gonna get into it. Let me just get the stream set up real quick. Wait for Buddy to join in and we're going to get started. Let's go. AP gonna make some changes next season for sure. You seen it this season. We definitely gonna make some moves. Told Buddy it's gonna be searching, but if he do this again, I'm cool. All right, should be joining in a second. The pins will never change. Let's get this started, dog. Why they keep changing my jerseys? Just waiting for my opponent to come in. Should be loading up real soon. Yeah, join his. All right, let's get this going. I think he's coming out with 3-2. You got 2
Well,
losses.
even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup.
Got to line up again. I'm down EA servers, dog. Trent Brown ain't got the juice. So that was like 10 minutes.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Mounties of Virginia Beach taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and
those
we
are some
are
interesting
underway
covers
on EA Sports.
Corey, man. Turning stuff. Right?
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to
it.
start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
We all about getting yards anyways. Damn, I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. I think I'm supposed to be getting Hunter Renfrow involved. I'm trying to get him 100 yards early. Let's get out of this.
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. Tough running there before being wrangled down shy of the 15. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs.
Come on, Josh, stay on your feet.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give it.
Oh, he rifles one, and
I don't know what's up with this quarterback, man, but he just be, like my guy was right there.
To the 29.
That definitely wasn't it.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was
Well,
horrible.
this defense for the Raiders, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he's going to go down here.
Yeah, I just wanted to stop
him.
him.
Back to the 34.
Really?
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now on 4th down, we've got a
rethink
whistle
that
here
one.
and
Take the
a
3.
timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside
I'm
here
going for
in
that.
this first quarter.
Gotta take the 3.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now 2nd and 3. First carry of the game for Zamir White. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Third and 2. Now O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Spread it a little
Got what they
bit.
needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. The Raiders had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell.
There you go,
Open
Hunter.
man, that's Renfro. And
There you
this
go,
run
Hunter.
past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to Renfro again, complete.
What'll work, Hunter?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
White will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller,
this man get funky.
You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Get the ball out.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
So he like draws.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second and 9. Again, it's Stevenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So he like to run the ball.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Throwing Jones.
That's me. Let's go.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Let's try this out.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
There you go, Hunter.
He's got Renfro on the out route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't know why I did
The
that.
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And they go play action here with O'Connell. On the move to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
I'm forcing it to Hunter right
but they
now because
never
I need
did.
him to get these 100 yards. You only need 20.
Now it's
Hopefully
second
this will
and
open
10.
him up.
And O'Connell now to throw.
I forced
Oh, he
it.
tries to force it in.
I straight up forced that.
Picked off by
It was
Jerome
not
Bailey.
there.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I should have just ran the ball. You already got 80. So I just need to chill out. Let me chill out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Forced that.
Yeah,
That
and
was
some
ugly.
guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be tackled right
play.
on the chalk of the 45.
I need some
11
pressure.
yards there, first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
Tastes good.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the
really
line of
throwing the
scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This ain't Aaron yet.
Here's second and 10. Now Jones.
Oh, I thought I had that.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's a good play.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot
Damn.
to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Back to throw. Jones.
Anybody open? I didn't want to let me catch it.
Let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Jones.
There you go.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Get out of my way.
Picked up by Devine Diablo.
Why would you run that way?
Finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He's on quite the interception interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Bro, like, it was just lagging.
Thus far. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Come on, man.
We'll go out to the 42.
I just lag like that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
God.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
They throw like so many interceptions.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 44, Jones.
Damn.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
I should take off in the second half.
Jones now throwing on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
He dropped it. Hey, he dropped it.
Dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. On the out route, he's got Thornton.
That's a good play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Well, flag comes in, it's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
Hey, that's wild.
Here's Jones on first down. Complete. It's Henry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is ugly. Sure. Should have been took off on him.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Stevenson will take it in.
Damn, they didn't even try. All right.
Chad Ryland now.
He's getting field goal range for the half.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Throwing on second down. Here's O'Connell. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And his
O'Connell's
pass is
just trash,
intercepted for the
dog.
4th time today. Picked up by the Michigan
Not
man,
throwing it
Jabril
bad.
Peppers.
It's just horrible.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Like 4
And
interceptions.
offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the
So you
second
know what
quarter.
we gonna do next?
First play of the
Nice
drive, let's
half.
give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 yards to go, second down. A final shot before break. Jones. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And incomplete.
And they always
on the
gave
deep
him that.
ball. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah, we about to run uphill. Yeah.
And we welcome you back live now inside
I
the
got
booth
ball
alongside
first?
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7
We are
to
playing
score
horribly
as we
today.
resume action on EA Sports. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right
That's
around
crazy.
the
I gotta
25,
open up
actually the
for him.
26 officially, so a net
I need
gain
to
of
stop.
1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
He ain't throwing it long. If anything, he might go across the middle.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third.
Oh, come on. Give me that.
Conflicting tones at the half, don't you think?
That's
A lot
why I
of praise
put it
for
at
what they did
15.
to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of
That
the
was some
football in the
bullshit.
second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
That's a nice play. What up, Josh?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'll take it.
So a little tardy.
They playing
getting
me once
everyone
again,
set,
bro.
and the clock hits 0 before
Definitely
they can snap
playing me
it.
once
Yeah, you
again.
can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Let me see.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
Man,
And
look,
he's
he's just
up
letting
it
him push.
after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Like, is he chewing the clock?
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Man.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly,
this guy can return
force a
something.
quick
As long
punting
as I get the
situation.
block.
That's taken on the 25.
Ah!
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
Right,
and it'll be
run the
Raiders
ball.
football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
Man, that is
you through this
crazy.
patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
He ain't even throw the ball,
He can't
dog.
get rid of it. He's taken down.
I don't know what's up with him,
Judon in
man.
there to take him down.
Gosh.
Oh, that's a tough one for a quarterback because on a bootleg, you turn your back to the defense naturally and you lose sight of the defenders for just a split second, and then surprise, in this case, someone's right in his grill.
There you go.
That is caught. And they nearly get this all
4
the way to
interceptions.
midfield.
My
Mark him down
God,
at
he is
49. A
messing
big
us up
play
for it.
there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
First down throw, O'Connell. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to be
I don't know
stopped
what's
up at
going
about
on,
the
dog.
47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's O'Connell.
Good cat.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
How is he running so bad today, dog?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end, any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was, because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. O'Connell.
This guy's
And
fucking
oh, my
weird,
goodness,
dog.
here's a 5th interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first
ugly
down
game,
carry,
boy.
and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. They stay on the ground, but this time it's
Perfect
Elliott.
blocking.
Oh, what a move. Ezekiel Elliott.
Seriously, dog.
The distance. Now look out. To the
Yeah,
20.
they giving them this game.
And all the way in
I'm
for the
convinced.
touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Mounties are able to strike quickly.
Hey,
to
this
add
game
on
is
to their
bogus,
lead.
dog.
And that run
Like,
massively
what?
increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
He didn't even put a
Break out your
move on me
calculator,
for
partner,
real.
because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point
Madden.
by Ryland up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and
Wait,
get this
what?
train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work
Like,
just
he
fine.
didn't even
I guess
block
it's time now to
him.
lean
Like,
on that
is, like,
leadership.
so crazy.
On second down, O'Connell.
No one is blocking.
And they got to him again. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with
Like,
a lot
no
of
one
coaches,
is
and when they
blocking.
talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he spins through. Oh, and now he bowls him over. It's a return of
Crazy,
4
dog.
following a 42-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Defense ain't doing nothing. What is going on?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So
Damn.
here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field,
On 2
they
o'clock
should have a
now.
lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second and 7. All the option left, it's Jones. The solid
my
stiff
God.
arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
This
A
is
good
crazy,
chunk on the
dog.
ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones sliding out of the pocket. And he gets this to Thornton.
That is
Touchdown.
crazy that they even gave him that,
Tyquan
man.
Thornton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Mounties look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Down by 17.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. He's got a man complete.
And he almost gave that shit up, man. Like, my God.
Stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there. A big one.
That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Off the play fake. O'Connell. That's to the veteran tight end Austin Hooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
O'Connell now off the bootleg. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point.
It's like they making me throw it that way.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Mounties 31, Raiders 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Play action. Now O'Connell. In trouble, and he's taken down. Marcus Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
O'Connell here on fourth down. That's caught by Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Stevenson now on first and 10. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size,
like
this
that.
intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Mounties.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Why he just ran over the line?
O'Connell on 1st and 10.
Oh,
he
my
dropped
God.
it. And that's
Why
pretty
is he like
indicative
that?
of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now he's free to midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And while all of
Oh,
this is
my
going on
God.
with the
This is
sack,
bogus,
here's,
dog.
unfortunately, we have an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Rolling to his right. Open man right side, Myers. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Can't
He's
make
to the
this up,
15. And just shutting him off there.
Making
And
highlight
touchdown.
reels on this. That was wild.
Ramondre Stevenson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Mounties look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's crazy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, 46 yards. And the Raiders get a bit
Garoppolo ain't
closer.
got no arm, dog. This game bogus.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leap.
And hit behind the line. He lost the
They give it
football.
back to
It's
him.
loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On second down, Elliott. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
He's a gain of 17 yards.
Can't say much about that
This
one.
was a very close
They
ball
trash.
game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that
Quarterback
offense
is
kind of
trash.
kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And
That's
Brand, I think they're the
bullshit.
type of team that just looked in the mirror and said,
call
hey,
it though, man.
ton of
That-
pressure on, but we're the
Come back
type of
next
team
week.
that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence
Peace.
and made it happen for a victory.
So for Virginia Beach,